So one of the things I've been trying to do as of late is to, I guess, improve the videography ecosystem here in my garage. I do a bit of filming of my sandblasting work when I'm cleaning up parts like I'm doing for my current video that I'm shooting. And using something like this diffuse light source down into that kind of sucks because you get a reflection off the glass on the top there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this extra set of these LED lights that I bought when I built my stand-up light or my light tower or whatever, in conjunction with a few other things like this mason jar here and maybe some grommets and the like, and see if we can't make a quick light to go inside the sandblasting cabinet. So the first thing I want to do is just grab a grommet here. That'll tightly fit this and allow me to slip this through and then be somewhat tight on this cable here. So it looks like this one here will fit. So we'll put a couple slits in that so we can get it through. Then we put aside our grommets. First thing I want to do is measure this, so we know how big of a hole I'll need to drill in top of the mason jar here. In millimeters, that's going to be just a little over 11. So we'll get that hole drilled in the top of our mason jar here. So then we dump in any shavings. So we swept up later on. Get our grommet and fit that. So we've got our grommet on our top, and now I'm realizing that we don't really need to stick the DC power connector part in. We really need to use, say, like a small section of this LED strip. So these can be cut right there on those copper contacts. You can always rejoin them again later if need be. So I'm going to spool off enough to line the inside of this jar. So now we'll go ahead and we'll pull that LED strip through the grommet here. So now with the way that grommet is slit, I'm just going to put a little bit of caulking around the inside of that and pull the cord back through, and that way it'll seal up that slit really, really well. We won't have to worry about media getting into the light housing here. So next thing we're going to want to do is just jam all our LEDs down into the jar and make sure they're somewhat decently distributed. I'm not going to try to stick these on inside the jar because that will be nearly impossible, and I'm not down for doing the impossible today. So fill it up with our lights. So now that I've got the light mounted to the back wall of the inside of the sandblaster, and I just use a strap with a screw through it, a self-tapping screw through it. Don't mind a bit of hazing, but if we flick this on now, we should see a decent bit of light inside. We come over here to where it's a bit more see-through. So now if we got anything going on inside our sandblaster, it should show up really well on the camera. I do need to replace this glass But for the time being, that's it for this one. Hopefully this little 5-minute DIY is a bit of a help. Usually the light kits you can buy for these sandblasters, and that cord is just plugged in here, are usually like $50 or $60. I've seen other people do things like peanut butter jars and whatnot. But this is my solution with what I had on hand, so hopefully this helps you out as well. Cheers.